Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, my channel's Finding Value, and today we're going to go over gold and silver technical analysis. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing in the charts. I don't think it looks that bad. I think we're improving very slowly. I think, uranium's improving, copper's improving. I think the entire commodity sector is improving little bit by little bit. Doesn't mean we're turning yet. We could, but we're improving. So let's jump in. Gold and silver technical analysis here. There we go. Now I'm charting out the price of gold, just showing you kind of what it looks like from a big picture perspective. I kind of just drew a trend line in. I'm connecting where this thing turns. There's a trend line here. It's touching here, 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 and down here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 points. We've got 1, 2, 3 points at the bottom here, and we've got support down in this area. We broke out of this trend line up here where we were coming back, broke to the upside, and I think we're back testing this breakout. That's all it is. When it back tests this, you better be ready because it's going to shoot higher, I think, very soon. Silver, same thing. We've got this nice big flag pattern that's developing. Patience here. It will come. Accumulation phase, the breakout to the upside, and then the flag pattern. Flag pattern means big move higher. Just be patient. Here's platinum. This is a very big chart. This is a weekly chart all the way back to 2008. We've been coming down. This is the downtrend line. We broke to the upside, and we're back testing. I always say this on the channel. We buy the back tests, or I buy the back tests. So I'm getting very bullish here on platinum because we're back testing. We got to slow down, reverse this momentum, and move on higher. That's what I'm hopefully going to see soon. Now this is zooming in. This is GDX and ETF. We've got the pattern down here. We've got this kind of shoulder deal going on. I don't think it's going to be like this. I don't think it's going to be this projection down here. I think we're going to get some support right where it's at. I think we're getting very close to a bottom right in this area. We had a day that opened lower and ended a little bit higher, but was still a down day. That's what this candlestick means. The momentum is slowing down a little bit. We do still have a little more work to put in, I think, but it's slowing, which is good. Same thing with GDXJ. The momentum is slowing down a little bit. We still have a lot of momentum here that needs to get worked off. I think we're going to do some zigzagging. We need to work off this momentum. We may have to go a little bit lower before we move higher, but it's slowing down a little bit, which is good. Same thing with SILJ. We're slowing down. The opening and closing price is getting closer. We opened down and worked up throughout the day. The volume's kind of tapering off a little bit. I think we have a little bit more work to do, but it's slowing down. So that's what's important. And I'm not going into all the individual companies. They all exhibit the same thing as these ETFs. So big picture view, downtrend. We broke it to the upside. We came back and we're back testing. So we broke the downtrend, back testing. I buy the retest, back test, and then it wants to go higher. That's human nature. We're basically charting patterns of just human nature. Silver looks fantastic from a big picture view. Short term, still a little bit more, possibly a little more downside or a little bit sideways movement before we turn and move on up. But the conditions, the underlying conditions that are holding this market up are strong. I haven't seen the housing market turn in any negative way. We still have low months of inventory. And the reason I'm talking about real estate is that's where I think inflation comes from. Money gets loaned into existence in an expansion phase of real estate. We are still in an expansion phase of real estate. Real estate still looks strong. Everything's okay from a market condition standpoint, from the wind at our back blowing on gold and silver. We have larger than negative real rates, super large real negative rates. Gold should be flying higher. What could happen is that this pulls back and then we snap higher. Now that's yet to be seen, and it may take a little while for us to work the downside momentum off before we just make that move higher. But I'm being patient. I'm continuing to hold my positions. I'm waiting for the turn. I might add a little bit in more to my favorite companies. And then hopefully we see fireworks to the upside. I don't know when that's going to be. I'm patient. I'm watching this stuff, but the momentum's slowing just a little bit right now. So that's good. If you guys like this content, give me a thumbs up. Leave comments below. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.